behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a great interview coming up shortly. But if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button and the bells below you there. And anytime you do that, you'll be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you pay attention to the description, we have contact info. And we'll have the same contact info at the closing credits at the end of this episode. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. We have DJ Disspare with us from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. And he's a great artist. I think you're going to agree. And we're going to be with that in just a second. But first, there's a quick word from the Caden Gordon Show. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
The Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix is a 2-hour show playing independent and mainstream country music you know and love. Be sure to check it out at thecadengordonshow.com for more information on the show.
Well, okay, we're back, and with us from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, we have DJ Disspare. And well, thank you for coming on the show, Disspare.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to have you here. The first question I was asked is everybody has their own story. What made you decide you wanted to be an artist?
When I was a child, I used to love dancing and DJing and stuff. And then one time I picked up the mic and I started to learn things. And then I wanted to be an artist manager also, try to, get away from the stigma of artists being used in the industry. So I took my artistry from stuff that I went through, and then I started to teach people how to get past it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's great. I'm glad you chose being an artist, and I know you're really good at it, and everyone will get to see in just a minute here. But first, why don't you tell me about your inspirations, the bands that inspired you when you were growing up?
Zulu Nation, like the whole concept of hip hop and unity, and I don't know, I just like music. I just like to make people dance and happy, like from being a DJ aspect to engineering to even working with artists. Like as an artistry with me now, I'm doing it as a DJ artistry where I take artists, we put them on music, different tracks, and mixtapes and stuff, and just express through lyrics and music. It's like it's an uplifting thing. It makes people feel good, or you could be bad, upset, or all different things, right? Music is just, but how can I explain it? It's my way to express myself without having to talk to people.
Okay, so you got a wide range of inspirations, or that inspired you, I guess. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there are a really lot of great, big time artists, so I can see where you can get your influences there. Now, can we find all your stuff on the streaming sites? Do you have an official site? Do you have on social media as well? Tell everybody how we can find you there.
Everything is either DJ Disspare or Street Killers, which is my company. Yeah, we're on every social media site, platforms. You could also download the DJ Disspare app on all platforms.
Okay, well, everybody do that for him. Go to any social media site, any streaming site, and download his music and talk to him there. I know he would love to hear from you. And this video that we're about to watch, it's called Him, and it's got 3 M's to it. And it's a great song. I'm sure there's a story behind that and why there are 3 M's in him. But
so if you know that everybody's with the pronouns and everything and that stuff. So when my partner Jay Wise, when he came up with the song produced by Collar Brown, it was basically like a shock factor type thing where it's like, as you're gonna hear the word, we say ninja right now. I'll say it on there. It's I'm that you need to know. And if it's like some people don't understand people's pedigree, right? And this song was a concept leading into an album that we have coming out. We also have a mixtape out with a remix on it with Tough Dumpling. And Jay Wise is one of the artists that I've always like respected as a radio host in Toronto. We're also part of a crew called Soul Controllers with DTS. And it's time now to express ourselves that we're that guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, there's that person that won't step up for themselves, won't speak on it. We're them. You know what I mean? It's like, it's either you like us or you don't. This is how it is. And I like shock factor, right? So when it comes into hip hop was always based off of shock factor. And a lot of people don't understand that concept, right? So it's kind of like a shock factor track. So you take it as it is and listen to it. Hope you like it. But yeah, I'm him. That's basically it.
Okay, well, that is a great video, as I said, and song, and I know you're going to love it out there. So we'll get to that in a second. But DJ Disspare, we want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Anytime you want to come back and plug something new, let me know, and I'll have you back on sometime.
Oh, I appreciate it. I got a lot of artists that I'd like to get to your platform, and I really appreciate you having on me here. Shout out to Triple P Management for having me connect with you. And yeah, this is something that we're really proud of putting out, and I'm glad that you're giving me an opportunity to express it with you and put that out there.
Yeah, no problem. It's always good to talk to people like you, and what you just said made my day too. I always enjoy hearing from the people I interview, and from the positive feedback and stuff. So I appreciate your feedback as well. And and here we go with DJ Disspare, and it starts right now, and it's called Him. So don't go away. It starts right now.
Him was recorded before a live studio audience.
I said not till I'm ready. Yeah. I can't roll over yet.
Trying to have a split in my left hand and a light in my right.
Come on. Yeah. Okay. Come on. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm him. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm him, y'all. Nigga if you wanted to know. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm him. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm him, y'all. Lying in the land of the savage. Yeah. I walk out taller than the average. I never been dragged down, ravaged. Even when I've been beat, I've been the baddest. Come on. I don't seek to compete for status. Climb from the pit on the street to the palace. Had a few chicks that don't make me a gallus, but they all been bad, so you repeat the fallacy. Yeah. Flow so cold and callous, but it don't hold grudge, it don't hold malice. Haters see me roll with a style so lavish. I'm heavy, I'm a man, I manage. Ready. Smile on days I was saddest. Then I thought F that, let me cause havoc. Know a lot of niggas with a story more tragic, so I never really roll out my trauma, you can have it though. My gold bars roll out rapid though. Anytime a guy tests, rhyme after go. Brain tapping, toe tagging, and assassin, so I'm not bragging, they been asking though. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. If you asking, I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm him, y'all. That nigga if you wanted to know. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm him, yeah. Nigga if you wanted to know. I'm that nigga if you wanted to know. I'm him, y'all.